So, if this video seems rushed in any way, it really is. Because, well, study has started again, it's interesting again, which is a lot of fun, but it's also very busy. So, yeah, I need to get this video done within 24 hours and I'm going to bed. So, that's gonna be interesting. So, let's do a topic that anyone, well, it's a kind of lazy topic, but I think a kind of interesting one. I don't know, not really. Who the fuck knows? Cats and dogs. Who doesn't like them? Well, I don't. Let me be very clear in how I said that. I don't like cats and dogs, as in I don't like both. I love cats. Cats are awesome. Cats are nice. Cats know when to leave you the fuck alone. Cats just make the most adorable noises. Cats are great. You see, I hate dogs. Now the question would probably be, how can you hate dogs? Well, it's quite simple. Because dogs hate me. Already as a kid, I was never the biggest fan of dogs. You see, dogs have this thing where they are very social animals. They love interacting with you. They love running at you, they love to slobber all over you. You know, all the things that dogs do. If you're like me and you don't particularly like being touched, a dog slobbering over you isn't very pleasant. If you're like me and have a bit of a paranoid side, I guess, a dog running at you is not a happy sight because you don't know what it's going to do, and it's very fucking big and it has a very big mouth. And, well, also dogs are just very, very, very loud. And they are a lot better at being intimidating. Just, they bark so bloody hard. It's fucking horrendous. Seriously. Dogs, shut the fuck up. So much bloody noise. There's no reason for it. They make noise even when they're happy. When they're happy, they make so much goddamn noise. When they're angry, they make so much goddamn noise. And of course, when they growl, well, they do manage to be intimidating, and surprisingly, I don't like being intimidated. That's the interesting thing about cats and dogs, isn't it? Both of them are pets, but they are so complete opposites. Where a dog will not leave you the fuck alone, you kind of have to beg a cat for attention. A cat doesn't give a fuck about you, at least not without a reason. Now, this is extremely nice. Especially if you're someone like me who doesn't want to be full of attention at every moment. Now, of course, this comes with the caveat that you only get a lot of attention, not always when you want it. Sometimes when you want to have a fun moment with your cat, when you want to have the attention of your cat is just, well, especially our cat, somewhere outside. Who knows where that cat is? It's not near you. Cats also tend to be very, or at least a lot more clean, and, well, they don't slobber all over you. Once again, physical contact is not too much, and it's generally always engaged by you, at least with our cat. And cats are quiet. That's such a nice thing. Just when a cat is happy, it's a very nice subdued purring that they do. And when they're angry, it's hissing, it can jump startle you, but it's not as scary. They will meow for attention, they can do it quite hard, but it's never just the constant, stupidly hard that fucking barking is. You know what's also doesn't help in me not liking dogs? Dogs fucking hate me. Like, I like to take a walk every day. You know, it's healthy to move every day for at least an hour. So I like to take a walk, but the dogs in the neighborhood do not like it when I take a walk, because I won't say every time, but practically every fucking dog I come across starts to run at me, just kind of lash out at me, generally bark or growl at me, and I'm not doing anything. Like, what did I do that happens every time? I don't know. Maybe I smell of my cat. That's the best reason I can think of. Because most of these dogs I have never seen before. Just when I walk past certain bits in the area, I can practically guarantee that a dog is going to bark at me, because every dog fucking hates me. Why? Why do dogs hate me? I don't understand. Most of these dogs I've seen maybe a couple times. Many of them I haven't. But no matter what, they will fucking bark at me. They will growl at me, they will run at me, and seriously, those dogs should be very happy I'm not more assertive, because if I was, I would have just started kicking dogs. Call me evil. I keep getting assaulted by dogs, and when that happens, well, what that dog deserves is fuck you and a good kick to the fucking head. Because don't attack me. Or don't give me the idea that you're going to attack me, you fucking assholes. Can you tell that I'm not a fan of dogs? Because I'm not a fan of dogs. It's largely the exact opposite with cats. Cats seem to generally like me. Now, maybe I know how to approach a cat in a way that will make them not want to run away from me, but instead interact with me in a pleasant way. Maybe it's something about me that makes them want to interact with me. I don't think it's me smelling of my cat, because I don't think cats normally like that. But for some reason, cats will leave me, well, when I don't want them, leave me alone, and when I do want to, I can generally just pat them. Unlike dogs, who will just run at me very angrily every time. It's kind of perpetual at this point, I think. I hate dogs because dogs hate me. Now, why do dogs hate me? I have no fucking clue. I love cats because cats seem to like me. And I might have some clue about why cats like me, but not an exact science. So, let's do the part that most people probably came here to this video for. Let's go over my quick steps to getting a cat to approach you, to like you. Because, in my experience, it's not hard at all. So, I'll take the situation that I come across semi-regularly. I see a cat just walking on the road, on the path. And I would like to pet that cat. How do I go about it? Step 1. Kneel down. You don't want to be this massive figure. You want to be smaller. If the cat wants to, it can very easily jump at your face and claw at your eyes. You're putting yourself up very vulnerable. And that makes a cat feel at ease. You're at a weaker position, therefore you're less of a threat, and if you're less of a threat, they can approach easier. Step 2 continues with the basically putting yourself up very vulnerable. Close your eyes. Now you cannot see them coming. They can creepily, slowly creep at you, jump at you, and you wouldn't know it. And cats know this. For instance, an easy way to also just towards your own cat, if they are kind of panicked or very busy, a good way to kind of calm them down is blink really slowly. This indicates towards them that you are at ease, you can put your guard down. And so, they might also be able to put their guard down. Same here. Close your eyes. You are vulnerable. They are basically in a position to act first. They know this, and so they can be more inclined to approach. A third thing I like to do, but I think is possibly less necessary: slowly stick an arm out. It's less scary to approach a single hand than the entire person. And at that point you just wait for a bit. And yes, this does leave you incredibly vulnerable. That's exactly what you want. You want to be very vulnerable, because the cat knows you're very vulnerable. And when you're very vulnerable, the cat is more inclined to come towards you. You're very vulnerable, they aren't. Therefore they can safely approach. And in my experience, they always tend to just walk towards me, and they let me pet them. So yeah, that's why I don't like dogs, why I love cats, and how I always manage to make cats come towards me. This has been Phoenix, saying farewell.